Hey y'all, welcome back to Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Got another little video go for you today. It's Man Stuff Monday. And this particular Man Stuff Monday is another flea market find. And this is a pretty rare find to be able to find this out in the wild at a flea market. This is the type of knife you would normally find, at a show or on eBay or something like that. But I found this knife in the wild, and I actually found this knife, and I looked at it, and I wanted it, and I didn't buy it. And then 2 weeks later, I went back to the flea market, and just as soon as I got out of the car, I went straight. I had passed everybody else. I went straight to this man's table, because he always sets up in the same place, for the sole reason to see if he still had this knife. And when I got there, it was starting to spit rain a little bit. So he had everything covered up. And I stood around there for a minute. He said, "I don't believe it's going to rain, Terry." He said, "Just uncover it and let's look. What you looking for?" And I said, I'm not going to call his name. I said, I want to see you still got that Schatt Morgan. And he said, "I got two of them." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "But do you have..." And there it is right there. The very first Schatt Morgan I've ever owned. I want y'all to look at that. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. I fell in love with this knife. And the first time I looked at it, I thought maybe it's just a little bit too much. Well, it was a little more than what I wanted to spend. And after I left, I just got sick. I got sick because I messed around that day and I bought 3 or 4 other knives when I could have just bought one. And that's where I mess up a lot of times. So when I had my mind made up and I had enough money, and when I went, I went all the way up there to buy one knife. That's what I went for, and that's what I did. And I actually was able to buy it just slightly cheaper than it was 2 weeks earlier, because it was a bad day. It was raining and it was bad, and he come off of it several dollars, and I had to have it. I just had to have it. It's just absolutely beautiful. But it checks so many of my boxes now. Most everybody knows I love the GEC 32 Engineer, and a lot of the reasons why I love it is because it's so thin. It has one spring, but it has 2 blades, and it is made the way I think they should be made, because the way that they grind the main blade to one side so that the pin blade will fit. Therefore, the blades are not canted. See, that blade is just as straight. Get it over here. That blade is just as straight like it should be. Just as straight as it should be. Just like it ought to be. Good snap. It's another reason why I like the single spring. Just good snap. Good snap. Just a little bit where it ought to be. It's got good snap. I just really dig it. Really, really dig it. And I have like this Case 47 single spring pin. Now this knife, the blades are actually canted. Not much, but they are. They're just canted just a little bit, but just an excellent knife nonetheless. I love, 3 7/8, and it's that thin like it is. Now the Schatt and Morgan, I'm gonna get it open. I'm gonna show y'all. It's not 3 7/8. It is actually 3 5/8. 3 5/8. So it is ½ inch shorter, ½ inch smaller. Get it over there where y'all can see it. ½ inch smaller. That's pretty cool. But it's taller. See how much taller it is? I'm just digging it. Y'all, I know I'm already over 5 minutes, but I was just trying to take my time with this. I just can't get over that beautiful bone on this knife, and I love that that keyway shield. That's just what do you call it? A keystone. You know, like if you're building a rock bridge or a block archway or whatever, this is the keystone, the stone which is the key that goes in the top of the archway that keeps the archway from falling in. That's exactly what that is. That's what that is. If you look like over in the old countries, Germany and Italy and places like that where they used to do stuff, they still have bridges and archways that are still standing with this keystone in them that holds it up, holds it all together. Y'all want to see these? I know y'all want to see these blades. Let's get them open. Let me get them open. I'm gonna get them both open to start with. Look at there. Oh, look at that. Now that right there is the way you make a spear point blade, y'all. That is the way you do it. Little fat pin, fat spear, keen point. My goodness, my goodness. Now, that right here, this right here, this tells you the part number, model number, whatever it is, and it's 2009. Okay, 2009. But if you look right here on that blade, it says Schatt and Morgan, 1 of 100. 1 of 100. That's pretty special. That's pretty special. Y'all hear that? That's a bona fide snappability. Snaps right open like it ought to. It's got good snap closed. Pops right open. Good snap closed. Just a Jim dandy of a pocket knife, folks. Equal end. It checks my boxes for what I'm liking these days. I have fooled with a lot of knives, and I always say this is my favorite, this is my favorite, this is my favorite. But the past almost a year, I have really been pushing more toward certain knives, more vintage knives, not necessarily vintage, but just more special knives. And this one right here checks that box. Never had a Schatt and Morgan. I've had a lot of queens over the years, but this right here is jam up and jelly tight all the way. I'll drink to that. A good old Diet Dr. Pepper salute. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right here on this video, on the internet, everybody's gonna know. I fully intend on carrying this pocket knife. I know it says 1 of 100. I done told y'all, it's too late in my life for me to be worried about that kind of stuff. I am enjoying my collection. I'm carrying them. I'm loving them. Y'all can do whatever you want to with them when I'm gone. You can throw them out yonder in that pond for all I care. But while I'm here, to me, carrying them is enjoying them. Now, to go in there and open a drawer, pull it out, look at it, polish it, it gives you a little pride. But I'm just going to tell y'all, I'm going to carry them. I started with these GECs, and it takes a fair amount of money. It takes a fair amount of money to get into a GEC. I started out, this is the very first GEC I ever touched, much less owned. First one I ever owned, first one I ever touched, and it is my most carried pocket knife, period. Not just most carried GEC, but my most carried pocket knife. And I just love this style. And a lot of people buy these GECs and they don't want to carry them. You know, investments. That's fine. That's fine. This would be an investment for a lot of people, but not me. Not me. Y'all fuss at me all you want to. I just enjoy my knives. I enjoy carrying them. I enjoy sharpening them. I enjoy using them. Ain't nothing better than to take a knife, a good sharp knife, and to cut something with, or get to use it. Get to. It's just a tool. It's just a tool. It's just a knife. I really just don't want this knife to sit in a drawer for the next 100 years. I'd rather get to enjoy it as much as possible. So that's what I'm doing with them. I'm enjoying them. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping by today and taking a look at it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good Lord willing, I'll see y'all soon. See you, bye.